like
Hello guys,
post.
welcome to Google Tech. If today is your first time here, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and the notification icon below. Today on the first episode of Tech Discussion, I have with me two fine gentlemen. We'll be talking about AI, the bad, Chat GPT, and the rest. We'll be looking at the good side, the bad sides, and how it can help us as developers and individuals trying to use it. You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you,
Please,
boss.
can you introduce yourself for my audience?
All right, sure. Yeah, my name is Dennis Fisco. I'm a software engineer.
My name is James Samuel. I'm also a software engineer.
You're welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Charlie, feel at home, everything. Charlie, what do you have to say about these AI things going on in the world right now?
Okay, so from my side, I think AI is really doing great things. We've had a lot of examples. We have the Lensa AI, we have the OpenAI doing their things. I think it's really good. It's really impressive. Especially with the pace at which AI is, building and working. It's really impressive. I know a lot of people have their sentiments on how AI is going to take over the world and stuff, but I think for now we should appreciate how good it is and how it really help one as society. I know there will be a point where they will take over our work, but it's also creating a job because we have people learning about AI and trying to be part of that field. So to me, I think it's quite positive. Yeah, that'd be what I think.
Okay. Yeah, like my brother said, I think AI is here to help us. So, but then most people are much scared about what AI will actually be in the future, because you could see it taking people's job in the future. Like as of now, AI is okay, cool, it's helping us. Because me personally, I could use something like Midjourney to just generate a graphic image for stuff. Let's say I'm building a website or I'm building an application and I need an image. Initially, you would have to use maybe any designing software like Photoshop to create that, but then you can easily use Midjourney to just generate that image within some few minutes. And then I think it's helpful. As of now, it's helpful, but what we should see or what we should look at is in the next 5 to 10 years, like is it a threat or is it here to help us?
Okay.
That is the way I see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I also think it's a good thing though for me, like especially like creating of content. Someone who is a content creator like this, when coming up with ideas, I just go to Chat GPT and type my question there, and it gives me a whole lot of
You want Apple?
examples and how I can go about it. So for me, I think it's good. But as software engineers, do you think we should divert towards learning of AI, or we can stick with our web development and things?
Well, at this point, I feel no, we don't have to divert, because even people would say with the AI, somebody who has to maintain the software, the algorithm and all that, even though it may reduce the whole job population or worker population, but then we still have to. Last time I was watching a video on TikTok, and then the guy was like, it was a funny skit about whether AI would take our jobs in the future, and there was this reply like, nah, like the user, what's it called? The product manager would have to communicate with the clients and all that.
Yeah.
And before you can, with human understanding, I'm not sure AI is fully conscious about what the client wants exactly, or what the clients actually want.
Okay.
So there is kind of that kind of breach where you would have to, enclose before we can talk about AI being, before we can divert. Before we can divert.
Yeah. So I think, I might skid off a little bit with respect to what Fisco said. So I think we don't have to fully divert. We can divert small, not that we have to fully divert, because now, as we said, it's still learning. It's not in its perfection yet. So we don't have to divert and stuff. We should give it time. With time, then we can divert. Because there was a time we were writing in, they were writing in binaries. We had COBOL, we had Fortran, some old languages, but now there are new languages which actually do a lot of things. Now we have functional styles, functional kind of language, and we have people who have moved from the old ways to that functional kind of language. So I think with time, we will migrate. Humans kind of adopt. So with time, we will have to divert and try to do things in alliance or, in alignment to how AI is doing it. Yeah, so that is for me. I think we will divert, but not fully.
The reason why I asked this question was because I can't remember there was this extension. I don't know if it's an extension or a plugin for VS Code that is it Copilot?
Copilot. GitHub Copilot.
Yes, when you type in the word, then it generates the code for
Okay,
you.
there is
Yeah.
another
So
black
with that one,
Oh, okay.
people were saying like we don't need software engineers again. We can just type in maybe I need a login, then to generate a login page for you and those kind of things. Do you think it can really take over the software engineering job?
Well, it's still like before we get there, I think it will take number of years because it's kind of hand in hand. AI needs to do its work, and then human beings or coders, developers also needs to assist the AI to do to achieve the perfection. But say as of now, I don't I don't think it's that perfect, or we need to eliminate the human factor. We still need to work hand in hand with yeah.
Okay, that's good. So about this Chat GPT, I heard a lot of schools are not allowing it to be implemented in their schools.
Yep.
Do you think it's a good thing the schools are doing, or the schools should allow it for students to be able to use it in their school?
Well, my question is how? How are they going to track? How are they going to know this from ChatGPT?
Okay, there is an AI that they actually post ChatGPT's work. Then I think ChatGPT 0. Okay, so that is the ChatGPT 0 will detect if whatever you are doing, whatever your work, your product is coming from ChatGPT.
Wow.
So that is ChatGPT 0's work, and it's some guy from some uni.
Okay.
Yes, project. Yeah.
So then my question is like, okay, how accurate is that ChatGPT 0?
ChatGPT 0.
Because ChatGPT currently, GPT 3 or 4 is currently learning.
Yeah.
It's great.
And-
we are currently on
Okay,
So it's
yeah.
like two AIs keeping up with each other. So one is trying to, one is doing the work, and then one is
trying to expose the other.
But what I don't get is, okay, they said most lecturers and tutors are upset.
Yes.
Why people are, like, what do you want? Do you want the person to, like, at the end of the day, what's the end goal? Do you want the person to finish the work, execute whatever the task is, or you are just trying to, what's it called? Make human being robots to memorize.
Me,
Like,
for
Do
me,
you get what I'm saying?
yeah, for me, I think like the reason why they are trying to stop it is because they think students might they might not try to learn because they see that, oh, maybe there is this place that I can get all the answers. So they just go there, type in and get the answers and fetch and bring it to them. Rather than bring more research to understand the
basics.
Well, I think Fisco made a last point, which actually makes sense, right? So he was asking that what's the point? What's the end goal? Are they trying to make humans robots to memorize things other than them going to a place to get it? Is it not the same thing? So I think, I don't understand why they don't want that. I'll rather, if I'm a lecturer, I'd rather feel like, I'll rather be proud to see a student, who has discovered or know about this new technologies, because a lot of people are in school, they don't know what is even new. They are doing computer science, but they don't know the new tools which are out right now. So if you are in school and you know about ChatGPT and you are following the trend, it's a good thing. I still have issues with whoever created the ChatGPT 0 and to why that ChatGPT 0 is tormenting the life of the ChatGPT 3. Like, what is the end goal? Yeah. Students copy anyway. Students will find a different way to copy. We do this. We know. So I see it to be, it's a smart move if you go on ChatGPT and you ask the question and you get a response. But, well, it's kind of dicey. This side is kind of dicey. I don't want to be like encouraging students to steal or cheat during exam, but I mean it's a smart thing if you know about ChatGPT 3.
You used it to code before, like any of your work before.
Well, funny enough, I haven't. I haven't. Funny enough, I haven't tried it till now.
Oh yeah. I've used it to complete some. We're not coding tasks, just
Okay.
personal. Like okay, let me just put it out there. Like there is this person who wants me to just tell them a story. Yeah, like bedtime story. So I just went in there and I asked ChatGPT, "Charlie, just write me some shorts."
I saw a funny video on TikTok, and someone was like went to an interview and was asked all the questions, and they asked him what is C#. He used ChatGPT for all the answers.
Yeah.
They asked him what is C#, and he said, and he also asked the interviewer that
What is C#?
He doesn't understand.
How did you answer all the questions?
How did you answer the question? So ChatGPT.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, that is the bad side of it too. I think videos like that kind of expose the other side of it. We always look at the positive side, but in everything, it also has a negative side too.
This brings me to this question, like interviews. Do you think interviews should be conducted now in person than conducted it remotely, like they give you the question, take home, answer it and bring it back? Because with these AIs, people can just copy the question and put it in this AIs and it will generate all the answers for them to submit it while they don't have the knowledge.
Yeah.
Do you think interviews should be conducted in person?
Okay, I think with the interviews, it depends. Sometimes they conduct it in phases. Okay. So like we have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 and all that. Okay. Depending on the company. Sometimes they even go as much as phase 5, 6 and all that. So there is one that you conduct, that is the live coding, where you would have to code without, and even there are detectors. Let's say the remote, you are taking a test, right, online and it's remote. They have these browser detectors where when you switch tabs, it knows you switch tab when you are Googling something else. Like you need to be active in the work window. Okay. So yeah, that is another way, like you can, so let's say you are trying to, even you've managed to beat that phase, and then you get to a point where you would actually sit or you solve a challenge in person. Okay. So that is how most, with the technical side of jobs, that is how they do it in phases. Okay. You do a take home, like you said. Okay, you take home, you can even give it to somebody to do for you. But then it comes to a point where you would have to sit in there and then solve the challenge yourself. Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the trends do you think these AIs are bringing to people? Like especially writers like this.
Yeah.
Writers like this. I saw an article about writers trying to boycott the ChatGPT because they said a lot of people don't bring their works to them anymore. Like they try to generate the articles and things on the ChatGPT themselves. So what do you think some of the threats that this can cause to?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen people boycotting and trying to protest this AI thing. I've seen an example where you have this AI, I think we have Lensa AI that will kind of, it will generate an image, something. So we have designers and graphic designers and digital art painters and everything. They are trying to say, no, they are trying their best to find the loophole. So they will zoom in and be like, look at this, it's not even perfect. They are trying their best to say, no, AI is not perfect. But yeah, I think the threat with time, as we've been saying, that is where we are going to find out, because now it's learning. And mind you, AI, although it's a human simulation of how we think, it actually learns online, on the internet. So if you zoom in and you are saying it's no good, it's learning from that as well. And the next time you will do it, it will fix that problem. Yeah. So we are feeding the AI information that it's need, although we are protesting, but we are trying to train it as well. So with time, we are going to see like the threats in real time, like taking a lot of people's job. The writers is going to write perfect song. I think we have some AIs who sing, who can write a song. I mean, it's going to be scary in future. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I watched a video like the AI generated a beat for someone and the person was singing.
Just imagine.
And the person recording the music was telling the singer that it was an AI who generated everything. It was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
How?
Charlie, your last words for our audience so that we will.
Fiscal.
You go ahead.
Okay. I mean, for now, I think AI isn't that threatening like how we used to think. I mean, someone in the 1980s would say by now, will predict that by now we are all flying. But here we are, I still walk. So
We are still flying.
yeah, we are. so
We are flying though.
I'm not sure AI, that is my prediction. I'm not sure it will be that threatening recently. I mean, right now, probably in 50 years time, it's going to be a big deal then. That is when it's going to be a human against AI.
Zootopia.
Yeah, it's utopia like that, where you have
Alright.
humans against AI. So, I mean, we should do our best to try and understand what is going on. If as a software engineer, I will like try to let people know it's not bad to learn anything about AI. You should try and know about it because in some time when there is no job, you can switch. If there is new thing, you can switch. That is, so just keep learning and then, yeah, don't get scared. AI is not threatening right now. It won't kill you.
Okay, so for me personally, I think the AI, we are going to look at it from 2 points, as in the consumer point and then the producer point. If you feel, let's say I'm a designer or I'm a writer, and I feel AI is taking my job or is yet to take my job, I'll feel threatened.
Okay.
That is from a designer's point. But let's say somebody else who the AI will assist them complete their tasks easily, you also see it as like a helping hand or an assistant. Say like you are driving, and then you have a car where the car will get you there faster. Then you have, let's say, a donkey or somebody who will carry you. So the person lifting you to the side feels, okay, no, the car is coming to take my work. The transportation is going to be very easy for you, the person, the passenger. So that is how I see it. So
Yeah.
I think there is a party that will feel AI is a threat, and there is a party that will also see AI as an assistant.
As a
And me
savior.
personally, I think AI is an assistant to me for me.
You are the
Yeah.
consumer.
Yeah.
For me, I see it to be an assistant because Charlie, this chat GPT, now they even have extension for it in Google. Now I'll be doing a video for it
Yeah.
in my app.
You mean the browser?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you search, it gives you the result at this side of the right side of the browser. To me,
Wow.
I go to chat GPT and I was like, wow. I'll be doing a video of it in my sequence video.
Okay.
Charlie, your social media handles for people who want to follow you and ask you more.
I beg, don't follow me. Don't follow me. I don't really want to be. But when we meet, when you see my face anyway, you can say hi. My social media. Social media.
Yo, fiscal, __ fiscal.
On Twitter or
Yeah, I think everywhere or something. I don't really know unless I check. Yeah.
It's been a while.
guys, this has been another amazing episode.
Jerry.
Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow us on all social media handles whilst we share more of this. Peace.
Yeah, bye bye.